Good morning, class 8. We'll be starting with destructive distillation of coal. Okay, now how do you extract coal? So before we start, you need to first know what is destructive distillation. So destructive distillation is a chemical process in which decomposition of unprocessed material is achieved by what? Heating at a very high temperature. Okay, generally this destructive distillation is used for organic material. Why? Because it can be done in the absence of air or in the presence of limited amount of oxygen. Okay, so destructive distillation is performed generally for organic compounds, and you know very well that carbon is an organic compound. So the process of getting the coal is through destructive distillation by heating it at a very high temperature. Okay, now this destructive distillation of coal produces what? Coke, coal tar, coal gas and ammoniacal solution. Now how? See the reaction that is given in your book, that is coal with the presence of destructive distillation. In the process of destructive distillation forms coke, coal tar, coal gas and ammoniacal solution. Now before we start this topic, there are two things given. You can see destructive distillation. When a process is heated in the absence of air, the process is called destructive distillation. Carbonization is what? It is a process of slow conversion of vegetable matter into carbon-rich substances, is known as carbonization. Now we will start with the destructive distillation of coal through the activity. Now in this you will take powdered coal in a hard glass test tube, okay, and you will heat it strongly till it changes into coke, dark color, okay, and that lies in the test tube as a grey porous residue. First you see coke will be formed, and it is what? It is a grey porous residue. Now the dark brownish black vapors that are coming out, some carbon is present in the vapors also, so you need to solidify that vapors near the mouth of the test tube, and that is gas carbon, okay, or you can say coal gas. And when the above vapors are passed through water contained in a conical flask, a large proportion of vapors condenses to form two distinct layers. As you can see in the diagram, there are two distinct layers formed, okay. The lower layer consists of black thick liquid that is called coal tar, coal we call it in Hindi, and the upper layer that contains ammoniacal liquor lighter than coal tar. The colorless gas bubbles that are coming out from the flask is known as coal gas. It burns with a yellowish flame when it is ignited. Okay, so this is how you extract coal. You will take powdered coal in a glass test tube, then you will strongly heat it. Okay, coke will come out, that is greyish porous residue, and after that the dark brownish black vapors will come out, and then you will condense it. It will be solidified when you cool down, and that is gas carbon. Again when you will pass it with water, in the water containing a conical flask, what will happen? Large proportion of vapors will condense and will form two distinct layers. One will be your coal gas, another one will be your coal tar. Coal tar being thick and heavier will settle at the bottom, and ammoniacal liquor will be a bit lighter, so it will form the above layer. Now we will take one by one. What is coke? Coke is an amorphous form of carbon which is derived from coal. Amorphous form, that has no shape. It is derived from coal, as you have seen in destructive distillation only. It is black, porous, solid substance that burns without smoke. Very important. Coke burns without smoke. It contains about 98% of carbon. It is a good reducing agent and a bad conductor of heat and electricity. Coke is prepared by destructive distillation of coal. Okay. Now, coke is of two types, hard coke and soft coke. Okay? जो हार्ड कोक होगा दैट इज लाइट, whereas soft coke is porous. Okay, hard coke is light lustrous substance, it does not shine, it is very light at shining and is used in industrial furnaces where you use it for burning and all. Okay, then soft coke is black and porous form of coke, it ignites easily and is used in household furnaces. That means whatever you use for cooking is your soft coke, and hard coke requires great temperature but it takes time in burning because it does not produces a lot of smoke, so it can be used in factories and all. Now what are the uses of coke? Coke is used as a smokeless industrial and domestic fuel. It is extensively a reducing agent. Okay, in the extraction of metals, coke acts as a reducing agent. It alters the speed of the reaction. It is used in the manufacture of water gas. Water gas formula is given CO plus H2, that is carbon monoxide plus hydrogen, and producer gas, that is carbon monoxide and nitrogen. And in artificial graphite also, since it is a gray residue, so it can be used in artificial graphite. Then it is used to prepare metallic carbides and calcium carbide, that is calcium carbide. Metallic carbides produce करने के लिए ये use होता है, especially calcium carbide. Now we will talk about coal tar. Coal tar also, you saw that it was produced in destructive distillation of coal only, so it gives a foul smelling, okay, dark brown liquid, foul smelling. On fractional distillation, it furnishes into a number of useful organic compound used for making dye, drugs, explosives. These coal tar is used. Then we talk about coal gas. It is purified coal gas is used as an industrial and household fuel. Okay, this coal gas is used as a household fuel also. And ammonical solution, it is used as fertilizers. So enough for today. We'll talk about charcoal and types of charcoal in my next video. Till then, read the chapter. If you face any difficulty, you can ask.